All right, everyone. This is it. 3 hours to determine who the champion will be. 3 hours. 3 hours decides the slow day. Only $30 determines the championship. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Welcome to the Memorial Day Dash. We're going to see what happens. Memorial Day is usually slow, so we'll just see what happens today. We just like everything else. You pay your money, you take your chances. It's the way it is with dashing. It's the way it is when you go out driving. Whatever it is you do, you pay your money, you take your chances. So we'll just see what happens. I wanted to do this the other day, but I had something come up on that day that I did the original dash earlier, so I wasn't able to finish it that day. So got to finish it up because I'm ready to take this channel into a different direction. So we're going to see what happens today. So $30. That's all we need in 3 hours. That's basically $10 an hour. And usually my average is $15 an hour. So, but we'll see. It's been very, very slow here over the past week in dinner shifts in Shelbyville. So we'll just have to see. I wanted to show the whole $89 on the last live that I had, but for some reason, hello Stevenson, welcome in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining. We're just looking to see what we can do today as far as possibly making $30 in 3 hours in a very slow day. But it's been very slow here, not just for the day, but for the whole entire week. Hey, we got 21 on here, guys. Hey, welcome in. Yeah. We're just hoping we can get $30 here within the next 3 hours. We're going to see. Yeah, appreciate you being here, Stevenson. Welcome in. You're from Haiti. Hey, that's the first time I've had someone from Haiti. Welcome in. I welcome everyone from all walks of life, from all different countries. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. You're welcome here. Appreciate it. We're all in this together. We're all, it's just wonderful seeing other countries, how we can talk with each other virtual by the internet. That's fantastic. That's what I like about all this. So, you're welcome, man. I said, we got, Stevenson, well, thank you. We got all kinds of, great channels on here that, not just mine, but, anyone that you'll see come in that shows up in blue. For the most part, they've got great channels. And that might be throughout the time. If you see them, as long as you stick around, you'll be able to look at them, check their channels out, because we got some great channels. We got a great community here. We all support one another. We all help one another reach our goals. And that's what it's all about here. That's what we do in this community. So, and that's the way it should be. I know we seems like we're all in competition, but we really shouldn't look at it as competition. We should look at it as chances to help one another get where we need to be. There we go. I just want to make sure I don't get that one little piece in there. Oh, hold on here. All right. There we go. Brazil. Okay. Hello, Frank Dux. Welcome in. Hello, Richard. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you all being here. This is, we're looking to see. So far, it's a little bit slow right now. Well, I was just over there. So throughout this time that we're doing this, all I'm going to be doing is probably going to be driving around, because usually that's when I get my dings, is when I drive around. And that's how it usually happens. Let's see, it is a little after 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right now, about 5:15. We are going to 8 o'clock. So we're going to see what happens. This, for those of you who don't know, I said you see your kids born in the USA. Okay. That's wonderful. Just, want you all to enjoy the stream here and see the fun of this, how intense this competition gets. This competition goes all the way back to December when we did the Big Ten competition, the Big Ten Conference Dashing Championship, to which there was a lot of fun there. I'm going to be After this contest is over today, I'm going to pull out all of those. And, again, Richard, name, yo, yo, yo. Hey, appreciate it, guys. Hey, welcome in. Hey, yeah, I'm going to put all those in one little separate category so we can remember how all the competition went all the way up to today, because this is Indiana against Dashing Goose. So this is Dashing Goose's dash here to try to get $30 in 3 hours, to try to get it before 8 o'clock. And I know it's a little bit of a challenge because it is Memorial Day. A lot of people are out barbecuing and stuff today, but you never know. You might, those who, aren't in families or have to work or whatever the case may be, they might be the ones that might be ordering. So we're just going to be doing a lot of driving around probably here within the next few minutes, to try to see if we can get a ding somehow. So, all right. Okay. In order to do that, though, there's something I must do because I can't hear the dings. So we need to change that. So I have to go to the settings, and because I've got that shut off for some reason, I don't know why. All right, let's go there, and all right, the sounds. Yep. Yeah. How am I gonna know I have an order if I don't have the sound on? Okay, there we go. All right. Well, we're not going to all stay in one place here. Hey there, Dean. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here, Dean. Hey, yeah, I was going to try to catch your live earlier today. I had a couple real busy days at my W-2, so you were on at the time. When I come back from my W-2, I sleep during the day, so that's sometimes I can come to those lives at that time. Sometimes I can't. It depends on whether I'm doing my W-2 or not. So, but yeah, I want to congratulate you on your 100 subscribers. I know it's going to get, it just starts from there, and it's going to start getting easier. The more you're on, the more you're going to get, because everybody will start getting into you. That's, that's kind of what I want to do. 5 hours this morning. Hey, that was really good. Yeah, it's yeah, you've been doing 5-hour streams, but that's what it takes, though. I mean, in order for you to get your name out, you gotta go live. You gotta take the time to do it, and that's what I'd like to do. But the thing is, with my W-2, that's pretty hard for me to do because of it's pretty hard for me to go live on my W-2. Let's see, can I get that? Okay, see if that's any better. All right. Yeah, I gotta move this down a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna pull here. I'm gonna look at this. Yeah, I said, Dean, I don't know if you did you visit Roy's channel earlier today? I mean, Roy had just a really good day on Spark. It was fantastic. I liked watching him do so well on that. Yeah, he had a great day. And I was hoping to get that here, but of course with the food apps, though, who knows? I mean, it's been very slow here this past week in Shelbyville. I mean, not just today, but I mean the whole past week it was really slow and not getting much on the dinner shift. But we're not giving up. We're going to see see if we can get that $30, and we'll just go on and see if we can get it. So, all right, let me go. Oh, and by the way, I want to show you guys, Lenore, this is 7 Brew here. That's my German chocolate chiller. Yeah, that's my favorite drink from there. And the other day I had Lenore, who's a Tribe Called Film's wife. They had a new 7 Brew in their area, and they tried it. I told her to try the German chocolate chiller, and she said she really liked it. So she gave me a shout out saying thank you for letting me try it because she really enjoyed it. And I really, and I was glad that she did like it because it is very good. I mean, if you have a 7 Brew in your area and if you haven't never been there or tried anything, definitely try the German chocolate chiller. It's really good. It really is. I mean, I just love it. So when you get done, I tap through everyone's lives. I said, well, that's, and I try to do that too. if I'm not doing my W-2, I try to visit as many as I can. But when I do my W-2, that it's pretty hard for me to do because it's because I have to sleep during the day because I work nights. I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and that's rough, but you got to do what you got to do. In that place where I'm at, you basically got to work, around 20 years to even get to go to day shift. So, well, you got to start somewhere, and sometime maybe I might get lucky. We'll see. I don't know, but I'm enjoying this. I'm just, we'll just enjoy it more. We can get some orders. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little. Normally what I do is a figure 8, driving around to see if I can get something. Well, today I think I'm just going to do a little bit of a circle. We're going to see maybe if we can get on the radar here and let them know that, hey, I'm out here. I'm in a competition to where I need $30 to, determine who the winner is going to be. So, Lockheed, hey, welcome in. Welcome in, Lockheed. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we're just on a mission here. We're on a mission. $30 on a very slow Memorial Day, $30 in 3 hours. Okay, it seems like $30 would be very easy to do, but it really isn't very easy to do, guys. It's not very easy at all. So do a donut in the extra lane. No, well, we don't do that here. Yeah, we don't do donuts here in this area because you're constantly watched, by law enforcement in this area. They're around all the time, and they would highly frown on me doing that. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull over here someplace because this thing wants to fall off, and I'm not going to let that happen. So we're just going to go over here before I do my little circle. And I'm going to pass by something down here that could be a big game changer. There's a place right up straight ahead there that can be a game changer that could change the whole complex of everything. Yeah. And usually whenever I did Goose dashes in the past, that place, let's see. Okay, that might be better. Yeah. Had 2 spark curbs this morning, $20.14, then slow out now for dinner shift. Yeah, well, we'll see how the dinner shift is. We'll just have to see how it is. Everybody's out there. There's going to be a lot of barbecues out there tonight. I was thinking maybe if there was anything I would get, it would be shop and deliver orders. So maybe I need to go over there close to where the Dollar Generals are. And I might be able to get those last minute things that everybody forgot to get, like buns or some kind of meats or drinks or something like that. So, maybe I need to be closer over there. And, maybe I might get one of those. So, even though I'm one who doesn't really enjoy shopping that much, I'm going to have to fix this again. All right, I'm going to pull up over here and try to do it again. I don't know why I'm having such an issue with this today. I had it set up the other day and it was absolutely perfect. I don't know what the deal is today on this one. All right. I'm going to go back over here. I'm just going to pull right across the street. Set up shop over there. I said cookout supplies were those spark. Yeah, well, that's basically what Roy had today. Roy had all those spark orders at the very beginning. He had, let's see, before 10 o'clock his time, which is 1 o'clock our time, he had, I think, over $100. And that's hard for him to get at that time. Say, hello, Edward, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm going to figure out what the deal is here with this. Yeah, this place right here is closed, but it's not even 6, so maybe they weren't even open today. All right, let me inspect this and figure out what why we're, oh, okay, I see why. Okay. Yeah. Make sure that these are locked on. All right. There we go. All right, that might be a little better. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't say honey, man. That's, no, we don't go there. Yeah, we don't go there. Appreciate you joining, but we don't go that route. All right, I think I might have it a little bit better now. Let's go let's go over there close to where those possible shop and delivers are. Maybe we'll get one of those, because I know there's got to be those stragglers or those that forgot something, and maybe I get somebody who's ordering drinks or something like that need drinks or something for their party. So I'll just drive over there and see what might happen over there. So I mean, and up there around up around the north side of town, I might be able to get something there. I mean, see. But I know I can't stay in one place today, especially when we're in this big competition. I can't stay in one place. So, because right now it's getting close to 30 minutes being gone and we don't have anything yet. So it's going to be, we're going to see what happens here, guys. I'm going to drive around here in the parks, the area where this park is here. They do have grills out here. I'll bet there's people out here. You know, it's not too bad a day out here. It's 75 degrees. It's not too hot, not too cold. So we'll see here. There's people here at the park. I know they've got some grills out here, over here at this park. I've been in this park once, and it's a nice little park right here. Okay, it says 13 to 23 minutes, but I don't, I try not to pay too much attention to that, because sometimes that's right, sometimes it's not. Because when it comes to this, anytime I see that on there, it's usually the opposite. It'll say 1 to 2 minutes and I don't get an order for 20. Sometimes it'll say 15 to 25 and I'll get an order in 5 minutes. You can't trust that. I don't trust it, because it's really hardly ever right. Yeah, they're out there barbecuing at those grills. You can't see it over there, but I mean, they are barbecuing at those grills over there. So, all right. There's not as many in that park though as I thought there would be. I see some people walking their dogs in the park over there. It's a good day for that. I mean, 75 degrees is really not that bad. It's actually really nice. All right, let's go up here and see. We'll just drive around this area and see maybe if there's any shop and delivers I might get. Because usually when I'm up in this area, they'll like to throw those shop and delivers on me. Today, I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all to do that today. Not in the least does it bother me. So we'll just go ahead and see if we might get one of those. I'm going to go ahead and hit my not getting deliveries thing here and let them know that, hey, I'm up here now. I know it's only 5:30, but 30 minutes has elapsed, and we gotta get serious here. We gotta get sunnies here. We got $30 we gotta get. So. Because the day, let's see, on Friday, I mean, I don't know why my stream had stopped suddenly, but I ended up making $89 in Franklin that day, and I just wanted to show it, but it cut out. It cut when I was in the last part of the going into the second hour. For some reason, the stream just shut off. I don't know why, but it did. All right, let's see here. All right, now we're over here by the shop and deliver. I'm gonna be closed. I've noticed the evening order have been after 6:30. Oh, really? Well, the only thing about that is that, even if I did lose that first hour, when it comes to $30, I usually average, and it doesn't matter where I am. I usually average about $15 an hour in all the areas that I work. That's generally my average. So even if you lose an hour, there's still the possibility in 2 hours of getting $30 because I average 15 an hour. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'm just going to be doing this little circle around here. I hardly ever do this, but we're in a big competition today. So I'm over here by these, by the shop and deliver areas, just in case they might want me there. And a lot of times I'll be driving around where Little Caesars is. Sometimes they'll give me Little Caesars orders over here. So, I said, I'll take anything at this point. So I'll definitely take anything at this point. You can see the thing there, Waterworks. Well, when I see Waterworks, then I wonder, okay, well, where's electric company at? Of course, I like, I like the Monopoly games, so that's why I say that. But yeah, that's a pretty unique name for a, for a laundromat, Waterworks, because that's what that is. Okay. Well, we got a nice IHOP over. Hey, that is a good order. $16.50. That's a very good order. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I hardly ever drive down this area. Hardly ever, because I don't really care for this area. But I'm doing it today because we're in an intense competition here. We got to go for $30 by 8 o'clock. So. And if there is something that's kind of unusual, that's something that takes extra time, unnecessary time, like that's been happening lately, there could be time added to the clock, because that's been happening lately with stupid things like, orders taken over 20 minutes or having to unassign because of, excess wait times. I've been having to do that lately. And, so those guys decided to go the other way. Okay. All right. We're just going to go down here. Then I'm going to see. I'm just going to go down here and see if I get this down here. Yeah, usually when I'm over here, they'll give me Little Caesars orders. So I'm just going to see if there's an opportunity to get one. And then if not, then I'll just pull up here, and then I'll turn around and go back the other direction to see if anything happens, because I'm going to drive around where the pizza places are. Because, I was told that maybe there might be some pizza orders. So hopefully there is. So, but we'll see. All right. Okay, we're just going to turn down here. This little area, and then we're just gonna do like a little, I hardly ever go down this street, but just gonna turn around here and then go to Howard Street and turn left and then go back the other way to see if I might be able to get anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the tornado garden trick. So we're gonna try that little trick here. What he does is that he'll pause for a minute, and then he'll turn it back on. So that gives me time to drive down Howard Street here. And so in that minute, then I can just sit here, and then when I pass the stop sign, then I'll be going the other direction. So I hardly ever, I don't really like this area, but because the good restaurants are down there on the other side. But because of the nature of the competition here, we need to, gotta try to get the orders. So, even shop and delivers, hey, I'll take those. So, all right. 14 seconds, we're still here. Hello, Steven, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, we're doing a DoorDash right now, trying to get $30 in 3 hours. Okay, resume. Okay. Now it says near Little Caesars, and that's where I am. So it says 13 minutes, but I'm over there. So I concentrate on the road. You better believe I do. That's why I'm not holding the thing. That's why I'm caring for you. I do concentrate on the road. Because I'm in a town, Stephen, because of the type of drivers that are on this road. There are drivers in this town that will do rolling stops, that will run red lights, will run stop signs. So you got to be on your guard here. So yeah, when it comes to paying attention in this town, Stephen, yeah, I do that. So yeah, you got to do that here. You got to do that here. Otherwise, you're asking for trouble. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go the other way. Now see. Now up in this area, if I go straight ahead, there's an area up there that where they say the road is closed, but it's not closed yet. It'll be closed starting tomorrow. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to finish this tonight, because Shelbyville is going to have several roads closed here, and it would be very hard to dash here. So I'll be dashing in other areas other than here starting tomorrow because of all the road construction that's going to be going on. There's going to be a major roundabout construction up near the high school, so that's going to take 60 days, so I won't be able to go that way. And then up north, going from the area close to where the other part of my W2 is, going up north to Greenfield, that highway 9 is 2335 here in the UK. Okay, welcome from the UK. Yes, I've had several of you from the UK visit. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. I mean, I appreciate it from all walks of life. Okay. Have I ever been to the UK? No, I'm hoping to get there sometime. Stephen, there is a dasher that's from the UK that would be more than welcome to talk to you, and I'm sure you guys could probably share stories from there because you might be there. At Dashing Womble, visit at Dashing Womble. He's from there. He still has his thick accent, and I think you guys might be able to share stories from there. He's usually on Tuesday night, tomorrow night here. I don't know. Tomorrow night. He's usually on around 9 o'clock Central Time, so which is 10 o'clock my time. But he's usually on Tuesday nights. So if you want to talk to someone who's from there, still has his accent, yeah. What channel? Sorry. When I pull up here, I will pull it on. I'll get an excerpt from his channel so that you can see who I'm talking about. So yeah, Dashing Womble. But just let me pull up here by my cluster area where I usually sit for a couple minutes, and I'll put that on for you. Yeah, but Dashing Womble, yeah, he's got a great channel, and because he's from there, if you tell him where you're from, where he's from in that area, he could tell you all kinds of stories, and you guys could have a great conversation. So yeah, just let me pull up here, and I'll pull that channel up there for you so that you can take a look. Yeah, he'd love to have you, because I usually try to get on his channel and watch Tuesday night. And if you go on there and you guys have a good conversation, that'd be great. I had him as a guest on my channel last month. Here, let me pull it up over there. Let's see here. Let me pull him up real quick. Let's see. Let me find him real fast here. Well, the best way actually to do that. Okay. Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Let's see here. Okay. Let me find him. Let's see. Right here.
He dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down.
At Dashing Womble, did you see that?
The
At Dashing Womble.
Womble gets all over town. Whoa!
So, at Dashing Womble. So, there you go, Stephen. So, tomorrow night, in fact, go to his channel now, you know, so that you can take a look at it. Go ahead and subscribe to him. And you subscribe to him, then put on the notification as to when he goes on. And then when you put the notification on, then you'll get a thing from him that says he's going live. And then once he pops up live, then you tell him that Big 3 Dashing sent you. Okay? You know, because he'll appreciate that. Just like, you know, he's sent those from his channel to mine. So I'm kind of returning him the favor. Chips in the UK are what you call fries. Yeah. And then potato chips in our town, you guys call crisps, right? Okay. Mr. Code, hey, welcome in. All right. Well, it says busy hotspot zone. Yeah, well, it's not showing that just yet. We're already 40 minutes into the dash, and we have a big 0 right now. Yeah. Well, see, I've learned some of this stuff from him, because he's doing what you're calling Womble Bites, and where he'll go to different restaurants in Missouri, like Lee's Summit, or in similar areas towards Kansas City. He'll go and visit all the restaurants and do like a diner review, restaurant review. And, you know, when it comes to like fries, he'll say chips. And when it comes to, you know, if they give him potato chips, he'll say crisps. So, you know, that's how I know. I learned a lot of that jargon from him. So when you watch him for a while, you know, you learn what in the UK is. All right, guys, sorry about that. All right, well, I don't stay in one place, so we're gonna go and we're gonna drive around. Yep, we're gonna see if we get anything. We can't stay in one place. We got to keep moving, because that's when I'll get my dings, is when we keep moving. So it's what we got to do. I know what it says, but you cannot trust what this thing says, you know, because this lies. I said, I remember when my brother won a holiday and we both went to Orlando and he ordered chips expecting fries, but got a packet of crisps. It was so funny. It was. You know, if you talk to Ray, that's Dashing Womble, his name is Ray, you talk to him, you tell him that story, and I'll bet he'll come up with a whopper that's probably even funnier than that. I think you will enjoy his channel. I really do. I really think you will. I think you guys would have quite a conversation, because on my live that I was the other day, I mean the last month when he was my guest, we had someone from the UK join, and you know, I was watching him have a conversation with you know, with that person, and you know, they had quite a conversation, and it was fun watching that, because you know, I just like watching from, you know, from everyone from all different walks of life. And you know, then, you know, sometimes it really seems like it's a smaller world than what we think. So you just don't know who you're gonna end up meeting and what kind of conversations you guys might have. So yeah, I mean, that's what you know, that's one of the things that I like about this, is that, you know, now that, you know, when you go live, you don't know who you're going to encounter. You don't know who's going to visit, you know, what things that you might have in common, or what things that person might have someone who else is in the chat might have in common. So, you know, that's how we help one another. You know, like I've had people come to my live, you know, one time thinking that they were going to start a channel. And let me give you an example. That's Kaylee Makes Money. When I first started that Big 10 dashing challenge back in December, Kaylee came to my live. She was debating whether or not to start a channel. She was going through some things in her life, and we got to talking through that that Illinois dash, and she after that time she felt a little bit better, and then she decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start a channel. And then once she started that channel, she just took off. Why? Because when she was dashing on there, there was one particular dasher that you'll see every now and then on there, and his name is at Mad Dasher 420. You want to talk about someone that has a great channel that I'll be laughing? Mad Dasher. Yeah, his name is Daniel. It's at Mad Dasher 420. Well, anyway, Kaylee was on doing her doing her dash, getting all started. He saw her, and he liked what he saw, and he decided, he asked her, I said, would you like to go live with me so you can meet some of the people who follow me? And so they started doing like 2 or 3 lives together, and then what do you know? Her channel just took off. And that's what we do here. We help one another. We do what we can to help one another get started. And there's just some great channels that are flourishing right now because we visit each other's live streams. That's what we do here. And that's one of the things that my channel is. I mean, I try to help those get their milestones. When I was doing a dash in Greensburg like a little over a week ago, when at Fran Dash Phoenix, another great channel you guys need to visit. She was going for 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Well, she really didn't care about so much about the 1,000 subscribers as she did her watch hours. Well, she was so close, and I decided to do a little Bill O'Reilly, and I decided to go live in Greensburg that one day because she only needed 3 to get 1,000. And so I just said, okay, 3 to go. Let's help Fran get her 1,000. And I put a picture of 3 cats on my thumbnail. One of those was one of my cats that's looking out the door, and that's a little one. And then there's 2 other cats outside that's neighborhood cats that just wander around and visit different houses. And one was named Tux, and the other one's named Tot. Well, those are the names that I gave them. So, but no, they're all looking at one another, and they were all looking at the camera. It's like Little One and Friends. That's what I named it. And I figured that's the perfect way to try to help Fran get her 1,000 subscribers. Well, within a matter of 30 minutes, and I showed it live on the screen, showed that she made her 1,000 that morning. It's what we do here, because I believe in the Bill O'Reilly approach. I believe, it's that if we're going to get something accomplished, we're going to do it live. Blue Baron, hey, welcome in, guys. Bachelor's Kitchen, hey, why is your hair lost? Why is my hair lost? Oh, I don't know. Ma, hey, I didn't know you were here. Yeah, sometimes my, welcome in, Ma. Yeah, I didn't know that you were here. Sometimes my, I don't know why these chats get, I don't know why they, get delayed or something. I don't understand it. It seems mad to believe that you're talking to me all those miles away. Yeah, but, but the thing, but that's what the technology is today. See, years ago, back in the day, this wasn't even unheard of. That's just what this technology would be to do today. I said, yeah, nice story. Well, but the thing is, Stephen, though, that's what we do here. That's what my channel is. And Ma Dukes, that's, that's on here, as she erased somebody's comment, she's one of our biggest supporters of all of our channels. I mean, when she shows up, so you're 51? I got 7 years on you, Stephen. Yeah, I got 7 years on you. 58. I'm here. Amra? Okay, here, I'll show you. There you go, Amra. That's for you. Okay. Now, now that's for you, Amra. I think that's how you say your name. But there you go. All right. Okay. Well, we're going to drive around here. We don't stay in one place. We'll do that little. We'll go back around that area where I was. So there you go. Lurking a bit, multitasking. YouTube's a little spotty today. Yeah, it is. But we're wrapping up this. We're wrapping up this contest today. Ma, so that we can go in a different direction, because I've got some things that I'm going to be doing that's different. I'm going to be going on the road, taking this channel to different, to different cities to check out the way those different new cities are. I'm going to be putting my my book on there, as well as those other 2 books next month. I'm going to be doing dual live streams, maybe doing some doing some competitions with other gig tubers for real. And because I already got one who's interested in doing that with me. Hey, we finally got something. What do we got here? Let's see. Applebee 630. Not fantastic, but hey, at least it's in order. All right. Yeah, it's not fantastic. It is going 7 miles, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? All right, let's go. At least I'm close by Applebee's. Yeah, we finally got ourselves an order. All right. All right, we got an order here. So I know it's upside down, but remember, this is a contest. It is all orders accepted. But starting tomorrow, when I'm doing it for different, I will have the luxury of being able to turn down offers that do not make sense, because we won't be in competitions anymore. So yeah, that'll be good. So any of those dumb offers that are $2 for whatever, and yeah, we won't be doing those. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we'll park next to this gray car here. All right, we're here at Applebee's. Go pick this up, guys. I will be right there. If you do come to the UK, please try a fish place called Place, obviously with chips and fries. I want to see you talk to, I wonder if Ray, Dashing Womble, knows that place. I wonder if he does. I really think you guys will have a really fantastic conversation together. I can't wait to see that. All right, let me go to Apple. We'll get this, guys, and I'll be right back. All right, that took a lot longer than I had hoped. They had like 5 takeout offers prior to this customer, so I'm thinking there's a chance we might add a little bit of time on the clock later on. So, because that took so long. Okay, all right. Okay. All right, let's go here. Where are we going? See, where is it? Oh, it's going to Waldron. Okay, well, let's, okay. But it's on State Road 9, so I guess it's, well, I don't know. Is that, but I think that's Wilson, not Waldron. I think that's Wilson. That's what I think. Well, of course, it depends on where it is, though, so. All right. Let's see where this GPS takes me. Yeah, if it's State Road 9, it's going on the way towards back to Flat Rock. So, but yeah, I told him. Yeah, we'll see you later, Edward. All right, guys. I'm going to see where this is going to take me, so. Oh, man. That's the only bad thing about this, me having to go this way. Only bad thing. All right. All right, let's see where it takes me, what it's going to tell me to do.
Drive southeast on Lee Boulevard.
Yeah, and it's going to take me up Progress, I think.
Turn right onto State Road 44.
Yeah, it's going to take me up to Progress, I thought, unless it takes me a different, it might take me a back way to get up there, hopefully. Maybe it will, I don't know. But I imagine it's going to tell me to go Progress all the way up to 9. I'm pretty sure it is. It says it's 11 minutes, so I guess maybe it's not as far as I think. The only bad thing is, though, is that State Road 9 can be busy. And trying to find the house, you had to wait for them to make my complete order. For how long did you have to wait? Yeah, this was over 20 minutes. And, but the thing about it was, it said, you found Dashing Wild when you subscribed to the channel. Well, very good, Stephen. So, did you put the notification? Did you put the, did you turn the bell icon notification for any time he goes on? Because that way you'll know for sure when he goes on. And then tomorrow night, you know, as soon as he comes on, you jump on there and you tell him that Big 3 Dashing sent you. And he'll, you know, because he's done that with me and I'm returning the favor. So, it's what we do here. It's what we do here. Yeah, you are sending me that way. Okay, that's what I thought you'd do. All right. Very good.
Turn left.
The whole time, even yours don't know you got one. Well, yeah, I mean, but I waited for over 20 minutes. But the thing is, though, they had, when I went up there, they said, well, they told me, I said, they just started it because they had 5 other takeout orders, not dash orders, but takeout orders prior to mine. So it's going to be a little bit different. Your traffic lights are so different to ours. Yeah, we got, yeah, I mean, traffic lights have changed over the years, though. They're not the same as they used to be, like, you know, in the 70s when I grew up. They looked a lot different then than they do now. But yeah, I mean, what they've been trying to do in Indiana is get rid of all traffic lights completely and put roundabouts, because that's what they're going to start doing in Shelbyville, is start putting roundabouts. So, and that had to reboot the system to manually enter it. Oh, I hate when that happens. I had that happen one time. What was it? It was a really good order I had. It was Chili's. I remember that. Chili's in Columbus. I had that one time. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It was, let's see, I think it was $15 only going 3 miles, but I had to wait a long time because, you know, I told them what it was, and, you know, they didn't find it in the system, and they finally, all of a sudden their system went down for a second, and then they rebooted it, and there it was. So I had to tell them, I I had to tell, the customer, I said, that they just started your order because they had a little glitch in their system. So, I'll get it to you, when I can. And, they were okay with it. And, it still ended up getting the order, and, the customer understood. So, I mean, there's some customers that understand and some that don't. So, but as soon as they told me that, I told this customer here, I said, I apologize, but, they just started making your order because they had 5 takeout orders prior to yours. So I'm not sure when it will get, when exactly it'll get there, because I can't give them an estimated time because it depends on what they're making. So, and you can't rush making food, especially when a place is busy. So you can't rush that. So we'll see what happens when I get up there, though. Some are understanding, some just don't say anything. This person didn't say anything at all. So, I mean, sometimes, nothing said sometimes might be your best answer. Who knows? At least I'd have nothing than, someone being upset about it. But, there's nothing you can help. If you got orders prior to yours, what do? You got to go with it. So, B-dubs. Yeah, I've had issues with BW3 in Franklin. Yes, that I have a lot. I mean, BW in Franklin, if you get there after a certain time, you're waiting forever in there. I've had to unassign many orders from there. Kind of make call. All right, Ma. Always appreciate you being here. Yeah, you're do what you got to do. I'm pretty sure you're doing laundry too, because usually when you visit, you're always doing laundry. So, yeah, but we'll see. All right, 6 minutes. I guess it's really not that far. But I wonder why they're saying it's Waldron, though. I don't think Waldron is that way. Because once you get past this way, it turns into Wilson. I think that's where it is up here. I mean, if I was to turn left here at this thing, I would be in Waldron in like maybe a mile. But as far as I know, when I'm on State Road 9, it's still considered Shelbyville. At least I thought so, but maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell how they do these districts and, how they name towns. Like you're deep within a town and it's still, like, for example, in Columbus, there's 2 small towns. There's, let's see, it's, Walesboro is first, and then you go down a little bit farther, and then it's Waynesville. But yet they still call it a Columbus address. Now, how's that? I don't understand that. I mean, it's clearly the name of another town, but how is it still a Columbus address? I don't know. I don't get that.
Turn left onto South Riley Highway, State Route 9.
Well, I like that. That dog's really following. Well, I better hurry up before that truck gets up here. Well, at least I have that on. At least I got a slow truck behind me, so it's going to take that truck a long time to get up here. So at least I'll be able to find the house, without, because that truck will slow everybody down there. That's good. Hey, Foxfire, well, appreciate your visiting. Thank you very much. Okay, it says 4 minutes, so it says turn left. Okay, I think I got an idea where this might be. T-Last, hey, welcome, T-Last, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Yeah. Let's see, whose live was I see you in? I remember. Yeah. Somebody must have told you about me, because I say, is this the first time you visited me, or I don't know, but I've seen you. I just don't remember what lives I've seen you in. Were you in Roy's or Fran's? I think you were in Fran's. That's what it was. I think I've seen you in Fran's lives. But yeah, but I know I've seen you. I said you've watched mine. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll have to check your channel out. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, because when I have my W-2, it kind of limits my time, because my W-2, I have to sleep during the day because I work nights. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really visit the channels I want to visit to, when you're on during the day, because I have to sleep during the day when I work my W-2, because I work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. on my W2. Hubby and you just got done dirty stacking. Oh, okay. Well, very good. Well, I mean, that's one of the things that I'm thinking about doing. When I dashed in Greensburg a couple weeks ago, I thought about maybe signing up for Uber Eats to see if I could maybe get on Uber Eats, and then maybe I could start dirty stacking, because Greensburg, I think, is a good town to do some dirty stacking, just like I think Greenfield is too. But I got a better chance of dashing in Greensburg because there's no construction over there, because there's construction here. It was by accident. Oh, really? Okay. But yeah, oh, I might have seen you in Dean's Live too. So yeah, I'm just trying to remember where I saw you. I've seen you in A Live. I don't know if it was Dean's or Fran's, or I just know I've seen you. But yeah, I'll definitely check your channel out, and I'll subscribe to you. So you get a little subscription from me. As soon as I drop this off, I think I'll go and take care of that for you. Still got 1.7 miles. It's a little bit farther than I thought, because according to what this thing says, it says I have 2 minutes, but if I'm going almost 2 miles, you know, how is it 2 minutes? Oh well. Well, there's nobody coming. I think I'm going to, wait a minute. No, I'll just do that later. Yeah, I'll definitely check your channel out, and I'll definitely subscribe to you. So, because when I see you in another live, especially if I'm a blue, I'll definitely check you out, and I'll definitely subscribe to you. I definitely will. So, all right, so it's coming up here. So it is going to be on the left side. So, okay, that's good. Yeah, that truck is still back there holding up traffic, so that's a good thing. It's a tractor truck, that's what I'm saying. It's a big tractor truck with those flashing lights. So, yeah, that's kind of what's making it a little bit easier for me so I can find this place.
In a half mile, turn left.
All right. It says a half mile, so it must be some residence up here. It says that it's Waldron, but see that sign right there? That says Wilson, so it should be Wilson.
Turn left. Then your destination will be on the left.
Oh, okay. That's up here. Okay. 50 feet. So it's okay. So it's this house. All right. Okay. It must be this house.
Drive south on South Riley Highway, State Route 9 for 1 mile.
Hold on here. What's the address? 6004. So it must be that one. So it's not this one. Okay. So it must be that one. All right. I don't know why it told me to do that. You can't turn left there. Yeah, it's that house right there. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's this one right here. So I'll just pull right over here in front of their lot. There we go. All right. Yeah, you can't turn left over there. So why did it tell me to turn left when I couldn't turn left there? You know, the YouTuber A Tribe Called Film? Absolutely. As a matter of fact, while you're talking about it, Fox, here, I'm going to show you this before I deliver that. See this? This is 7 Brew. That's my, that's my German chocolate chiller. Tribe Called Film's wife gave me a shout out because I told her to try that German chocolate chiller, and she said she loved it. That's why she gave me a shout out. Let me deliver this. I'll be right back. All right. This truly isn't a criticism, but I don't understand why properties don't have fences, hedges dividing people's property. I don't either. But, yeah, okay. So, all right. All right, we got $6, guys. 24 to go. And we got an hour and a half to do it. So, if we get pizza orders and things like that, and I'm a little bit away from town, but because I am a little away from town, I think I might add a little extra time, so we'll see, because that took so long, and I'm a little bit away from town, so we'll just take a look. I'm a moderator for a Tribe Called Film. Yeah, I helped him, Tribe Called Film, I introduced him to the Stardashians, and I got him his 500 that night, and I got his wife her 50 that night on the Stardashians channel. So that's what I do, folks. That's what my channel is. My channel will help you get subscribers. My channel will help you, grow. And that's what I've done. I helped him get his 500. I helped her get her 50 that day so that she could go live. And I introduced them to Eric Moneystar at the Stardashians. When I thought, Eric needed some traffic to his channel, and those two were so close. So I thought, well, Chuck Chat was done because I could have done it there, but because Eric was on, okay, I said I know somebody who can help him. That'd be Eric, because Eric would appreciate the traffic to his channel. And then, there were some people that came in, and I told them that Tribe and Lenore needed subscribers, and so it happened right there. He got his 5, she got her 50, right into one live stream. And that's what you do when you introduce to other channels. One thing leads to another. Like I said, one person leads to another person. That's what we do here in this community. That's how it works. No one can do it themselves. That's what I did in my Oregon Dash. Little help from your friends. That's what it is. That's how we do it. You're at 33 and it's just my dream to hit 50s. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, some channels to go visit to help you with that. I say Just Roy Delivery at Just Roy Delivery. They'll help you with that. Fran Dash Phoenix, she'll help you with that. Dashing Across America Wednesday night chats, he'll help you with that. Dashing Womble tomorrow night, Stephen already checked out his channel. Say, they'll help you with that. It's what we do here. It's what we do. And that's how it works. And and I just appreciate the fact that we can do that. And because everybody has a dream, everybody has a goal, everyone has some kind of a plan as to what they want to do because of the way that YouTube works. And if YouTube is willing to help people out with monetization to help build their income, because they put together to help put people's channels together, and so that they can do something. I've had people come visit my channel, and now their channel's thriving. Like I mentioned earlier, Kaylee Makes Money. She's the one who can help you out too. Because Kaylee started right after my Illinois Dash back in December. Right after I did my Illinois Dash, my very first dash of the Big Ten Dash tournament. She just started her channel then. She went live at Mad Dasher 420. He saw her, and they went live together, and now she's never looked back. Her channel is over 1,000 subscribers right now. All because he took her under his wing, introduced her to his people who all subscribed, and then her channel just like that. And it can happen to anybody. And that's what I want to see. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I normally don't do this because I don't like this area, but I'm just going to go straight down and just go on down instead of taking empty ways going back. I'm going to go down here to see if there might be some orders, because we're talking $30 here in about an hour and a half. So we only got 6 right now, so we need $24. So we're going to see. Like you, Tribe, I will definitely check him out when he's on there. Say, Foxfire, you're up to 34. All right. You see? We help each other out. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. But Fox, go visit these other channels I mentioned. I guarantee you, you know, you visit those channels, you tell them that I sent you, I guarantee you, you know, the more you'll have everyone on there, you know, they all help one another. And, you know, you just tell them what your goal is, tell them, you know, what you want to do, what your content is, how, you know, how you want to get up there like everyone else and be part of the elite. Well, they will help you out. They will help you out, because that's what they do. Just like on a Just Roy delivery, sometimes, you know, they'll have a sub fest. And what that means is, like, you know, everyone will sub to one another. Terry's Gigs and Crafts, they do that on her channel too. They do sub fests, you know, they help each other. Well, you're welcome. I mean, really. Yeah. You see, we really appreciate when you guys visit our live streams. You really do. You help us out, you support us, and we return the favor. That's what we do. Because I like it. Just like Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve last year, Just Roy Delivery, he needed 7 to get to 1,000. And I was determined on that night to kind of give him a Christmas present. I wanted by midnight Christmas morning, I wanted to see 1,000 on his channel. So I went out Christmas Eve and I did a live just like this. And, you know, I said to everybody, you know, I have a goal to put it Just Roy Delivery over 1,000. And I'm not sure I can't remember exactly what time it was, but I posted on the channel that he hit the 1,000 and we did it live, because I believe in the Bill O'Reilly approach. And what I mean by that is, you know, and I do it like this. I mean, he meant it in a negative way, but I mean it in a positive way. And the Bill O'Reilly approach goes like this. You know, see, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. You see, I'll write it and we'll do it live. That's how I am. He meant it in a negative way, but I mean it in a positive way. All right, DoorDash, I'm right here by Little Caesars, so if you want me to take a Little Caesars, here I am. Yeah. Give it to me right now, you know. Well, I'm sharing this to my Discord. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, that's what I do, Fox. I mean, if someone's really close, I want to go live and do the Bill O'Reilly approach, because that's what I do. Yeah. Because I did it live with Roy and I did it live with Fran. Yeah, and it doesn't matter who it is. If someone's that close, if it's that close, I will do it live. Because it's fun when it's fun when it happens live. And it just brings more fun to it, because you actually did it at a time when someone least expected it. Because when I did it for Fran in Greensburg, okay, it was around 7:30 or 8 o'clock, somewhere around there that morning. And Fran lives in Phoenix, 3 hours behind me. So it wasn't quite morning yet, and she was probably still asleep. So what I wanted to do is, when she woke up, there's the 1,000 staring at her in her face. She goes, "You did that with Nana 5. She needed 6, and out of there on my live was awesome." Isn't it fun to do it live, Dean? Isn't it fun to do it live? That's what I like about that. I like doing it that way. because then everybody who's live at that time can share in the celebration while you're doing it live. It makes it more fun. It makes the person really feel special when you do it live. That's why I tried to do it. That's why I did that with Roy. You know, I mean, Roy needed the watch hours more than he needed the subscribers, but he was really, sticking in that 980 range, and he'd been over that way for like 2 weeks or something. But once I did that, once I did that live on the air, then all of a sudden his subscriber count just took off. Right after I did that. You see, that Christmas Eve, now he's at over 1,400. 400 subscribers later, and it's only been 5 months after Christmas Eve. He wasn't doing that at the time. But once he hit that 1K, then it just took off. Because I think, somebody's like, oh, because, once you reach that 1K, then your channel gets, broadened to other places. Because I guess that's how YouTube works. I guess the more subscribers you have, the more your channel broadens to other areas that it wouldn't be had you not had that many. You're in Wisconsin. Oh, okay. Yeah, Foxfire, when I did my Big Ten dashing, I've got several Wisconsin dashes. Yeah. Yeah, I had Wisconsin in the Final Four. And, it was fun doing that. I mean, some people didn't understand why I was doing that. You see Mike the Bike hit his 3,000 watch hours? Yeah. Yeah, Mike the Bike Dasher. I did a live for him too. As a matter of fact, I tried to help him get some subscribers, and another channel that only had 10 to go to get 500, and that was My Blazing Life. And she's got a fantastic channel. And she just, she doesn't do any lives or anything, but she puts out constant videos, mostly Uber Eats videos, and she's climbing all the time too. But I have, I put out several videos for her because she lives in Maryland, and Maryland is a part of the, Big Ten. So, I did some Maryland dashes and stuff. So, yeah. All right. Well, it's 15 minutes till 7. We only got one order here, guys. Well, we'll see. But I'm just going to, drive around here. I'm not going to stick in one place. So, see, what's Culver's? You're in England. Culver's is burgers, burgers and custard. Burgers and custard. That's what they're mostly known for. And the custard is delicious, and the burgers, they call them butter burgers. They're good too. And they also have really delicious cheese curds. Hey, Emma, welcome in. Yeah. So you're still going through that? Yeah. But you see, I just thought about this, Emma. Okay, and I'm going to Emma, I'm going to challenge you to something, okay? Because I thought of this the other day. I heard the song yesterday at my W2, and it kind of gave me the idea to challenge you to do something, okay? I'm going to challenge you for this so that you can just keep your mind on it, okay? One of the greatest songs, that's played constantly all the time because most people love it. I mean, it was number one for 5 weeks, number one for 5 weeks in 1983 for a reason. And, pick one of the, I said, if you can do more of them, you can. But either pick the guitar solo or the keyboard solo or, or something in that song of, Jump from Van Halen. Look at some covers and things like that and try to practice that and get it the best you can, and then do a cover yourself. I guarantee you do that. You're going to feel better about yourself, and you're going to get a whole bunch of people that will watch you because of the greatness of that song. But you got to make sure, though, that when you do that, you just say, I'm doing a cover for this. I don't take credit for this song. Hey, we got an order here. What do we got? Oh, right here. Very good. Arby's, $5.50. Yep. All right. And I'm right here too. That makes it even better. All right. All right, let's go right here. There's some places to park. It makes it even better. All right. All right, guys. Very good. Oh, that accept button. There we go. It's only 1.5 miles too, so. All right, I will be right back. But Emma, if you can do that, okay, practice, practice, practice. You can do it. If an 11-year-old girl can do Alex Van Halen's version of that drum set, and she did it outstanding. You didn't even need to hear his, if she did it. She did it exactly the way he did it. And I know you can do it. Okay. That's it. You can do it, Emma. I have faith in you. Either his guitar solo or the keyboard solo, whatever. Say, do that for me. You can do it. Make a cover, and you watch what happens. All right, let me go get this, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Well, you got to watch these guys. I had to tell them to make the strawberry lemonade, and I had to make sure that they had their that the customer asked for some ketchup packets, and I don't think he wanted to be you want to be a fiction in a comic book. Well, there's ways you can do that, Emma. I mean, they got AI now, so all you got to do is study how you can do that. Like, you can make yourself in a comic series. I mean, you can even do music videos like Aha did back in 1985. You know, you could get creative that way. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting, like I said. And that was back in, what, 1985. So if they could do it back then, just imagine what you can do now. All right, let me take this picture here real quick, and then we'll be on our way. All right. All right, where are we going? Oh, okay, it's not that far down the road. That's good. Only problem is, well, maybe it might not be so much traffic tonight, but I do have to go down there and... let's see. You really dislike AI? Yeah, there's some things about AI that I do not like, especially when it comes to this DoorDash, because AI doesn't understand some of the things that you do. But no, I agree with you. I don't like it either. I mean, AI, you know, it's you know, AI is a part of like when you're doing trying to talk to support. Well, before you get to talking to a human person, the AI is the computer that they send you to, you know, that you talk to, and sometimes it doesn't understand what you're trying to tell them, especially if you're trying to get a certain point across. It'll try to tell you, well, you know, it'll say, you know, you want this or something like that, and sometimes, like you said, you got to repeat yourself. You know, and then, you know, all of a sudden you start getting frustrated, and then you say, you know what, I want to talk to, you know, a human, because I mean, I can't deal with this. You know, I said AI there's just too much trouble with it. There just is. There's just too much trouble with it. I just, you know, and because it just doesn't understand. It's not programmed right, and because sometimes AI will tell you stuff that, you know, that you don't understand or is completely wrong. All right, let me see exactly how it's going to help me get there. Okay, yeah, I figured it was going to take me that way. I didn't want to go the way that I thought it was going to take me, so. All right. You have dark brown, black hair, and brown eyes. Oh, okay.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto East Michigan Road.
You know, Emma, I think I see you a part of a, I see you, I know you said you wanted to do this, but I see you as a part of a band. You're either going to do one of two things. One, you're either going to, you're going to have a band with a group of ladies, or two, you're going to be a lead singer like Debbie Harry of Blondie, if you know what I mean. One of those two things. That's why I wanted you to practice all of that. So, you know, or, you know, you're going to be one of those. And, you know, I think, you know, if that's what your passion is, you know, do what you love and the money will follow, you know. And, you know, I think that will take your mind off of all that stuff. And I think it's going to, you know, I really see the benefit of it, you know. But I mean, if you're going to put your heart and soul into something, hey, you got to do this, you know. And I think that, you know, I just see one of those two things happening.
In a quarter mile,
I just think that, you know, you will be a part of a band, a group of ladies, or you're going to be the lead singer like Debbie Harry. So, something like that. I mean, Blondie was exceptional back in the 70s and early 80s. So, I mean, she made a name for herself.
Turn left onto Serrano Road.
And like I said, if she can do it, you can do it. So, yeah. All right. You're going to be a rock singer with a rock band with boys. Okay, well, like, okay, there you go, Blondie. Or Heart. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. You know, like that. Yeah. So if that's what, I mean, you know, like I said, put that in your mind. See yourself there. If you see yourself there and you work your way to get there, you'll get there. If that's what your goal is, be passionate about it. Do what it takes to help you get there. You know, like I said, I see you there. I said, you know, I mean, like I said, Blondie back in the 70s and 80s, they had killer songs. Okay, Rapture was #1 for 6 weeks. And you know, it's like I said, they
Ellington Drive.
you know, she just had the name. Put another dime in the jukebox. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the group.
900 feet, turn left onto High Point Boulevard.
Yeah, that was the group back then. Okay, that's the one thing I do not like about this street. When there's another car coming, then you got to get real close to these mailboxes because, you know, they're coming up here, you know, and you're going fast just like this, you know, because they're relentless. They think, well, I own this street. Well, maybe you do, but you gotta be courteous to other drivers on the street now. Come on. All right, let's see here.
Turn left
It is your
onto
dream.
High Point Boulevard. Then your
Remember, Emma,
destination will be on the
remember
left.
this saying because it's true. Do what you love and the money will follow. All right.
Your destination is on the left.
Okay, can't park on that side of the street, so I can park right here. All right, that'll work. Yeah, so I can't park on that side of the street. All right, here we go. I'll be right back. All right, $18.20. Got to do that with an hour. There might be a little time extension. We'll see about that when it comes. Do you like In Excess? Oh, yeah. What you need. Yeah, and, gosh, I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah. Yeah, I remember those. Okay. When somebody, oh, okay, somebody's wanting to back up. Yeah, I think I'll let him back up here. I'll let him out. Hang on, someone's backing out. Yeah. Boy, one of those, oh, that's a big dog right there, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, In Excess, what you need you tonight. Yeah, those are good ones. 30-second Deb, welcome in. Appreciate you joining here. Yeah. Yeah, we're, it's a very slow night. Only made 11 hours since 5 o'clock, 2 hours. So, I don't know. It's just one of those days, I guess. Okay. 1991, just look at the crowd, man. Oh, yeah. Money Vegas Man. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome in. Yeah, I the other day I saw you on there and I checked you out for a minute, but I had some things I had to do. You guys can go ahead if you want. I'm just waiting. All the restaurants are up here if I'm going to get anything. So, and sometimes it'll. Yeah, you just go on ahead because I had to let them through. All right. Yeah. Yeah, welcome in, Money Vegas Man. I've seen you've been out live a little bit more. I'm going to check you out. So, you've kind of been on at the times, though, that I haven't really been able to watch, because if I'm at my W-2, I've been really busy lately, because they're having issues over there, and I'm having to do more work than I usually do because of the problems they're having. And then if you're on in the day, it's hard for me to watch in the day because I have to sleep during the day, because my W-2 is 12 hours from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So yeah, that's when I have a few issues of that. So, but yeah, I'll definitely be checking you out, and definitely, I think I've already subscribed to you. I think I have. Yeah, I think I already have. If I haven't, I'll check on it. But if I haven't, I'll definitely give you a subscription. But I think I already have, because otherwise I wouldn't be getting notifications from you if I didn't. Because I've gotten notifications that you're live. I even got, I think you did a short one time, and I think it said that, you know, you had you put out a short, I think. You're not the greatest on stream. You're in practice, but no worries. Hey, you know, practice makes perfect, man. I mean, you know, once you start getting out there, you know, then you just start growing. But you got to start. You know, you got to start. That's what I did. You know, to be honest, I do short than streams. Well, you know, but you're gonna have, you know, sometimes in order to grow, you got to do the streams. That's what I had to be told. I mean, you know, like I was just doing videos at first, and it's not like I went anywhere. So once I started doing live streams, then, you know, then I started growing a little bit more because the people enjoyed the streams. Because the videos just weren't cutting. And as a matter of fact, speaking of which, I am going to be putting out another video here soon. So I'm going to be doing that. Let's see, that was the all day of how I got 118 that one day, which 119, there's an E. Okay. Oh. All right, well, folks. Well, we got some. What do we got? Okay, it's all orders accepted, but I do not like this, guys. You pay your money, you take your chances. I do not like that. Because 90% of the time, you will not get a cash tip from there. But any cash tip that you get, it has to be presented on camera before you close out before you close it out. So, what market? Indiana. I'm in the market that's like this. I mean, you know, see, I'm a platinum dasher, and some markets, you know, to stay platinum with an acceptance rate, most markets are like, you know, you can't go below 70. Some of them are you can't below 80. But here, you can't go below 90. Otherwise, you get knocked down to gold. You have a full-time W-2 job because of insurance. Well, I've got a full-time W-2 job too. Yeah, I got a full-time W-2 job too. So, and it takes away a lot from you. See, that's why I want to be live more often and do more things here. But, you know, my W-2, and I have a rolling schedule. Like 1 week I do 3 days, another week I do 4 days. You know, but it just rolls over into a different thing. Like some weeks I'll work Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. Other weeks I'll work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's just how it is. Indiana Police will pull. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, they will. Especially if you're in Indianapolis, you know. Because now they got the thing, like, you know, they said they've got cameras right now in those where, you know, they clock your speed. You know, if you go over a certain thing, or you turn those blue lights on over there at that thing that clocks your speed, you know, they now send you a, you know, they'll send you a citation, a warning citation the first time, and then they give you a $175 ticket. What's my W-2 job? I do quality control for household products. That's what I do. More police and drivers. Oh, yeah. Well, they kind of need it because Indianapolis is, for the last I saw, Indianapolis is number one for crime. Indianapolis, Chicago, New York, LA, and St. Louis the top 5. And because it's been so bad in Indianapolis lately, well, it's either ranked number 1 or 2. So, I mean, but then that's still bad enough. That's why there's more police up there. Yeah, and we're just talking Indianapolis right now. You know. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, you're absolutely right. They'll, man, there's nobody here, so hopefully it'll be ready. Hopefully it'll be ready. All right. Well, let's see. Okay. See what happens, guys. I'll be right back. All right, well, he was boxing it up right as I went in, so, which is good. At least I didn't have to wait forever. Now I just got to take a picture of this pizza box here. All right, let's see here. Got to make sure that both of those handles are in there, otherwise they don't understand it. All right. Yeah, if you don't have both handles in there, then to them it's not a pizza box. So, all right. Amish Town's in Indiana. Yeah, Conner Prairie. If you ever been Conner Prairie, yeah, that's a place to go. Okay, I don't like that name, but yeah, especially I don't like the name, especially if it deals with a grasshopper. So, all right. All right, guys. All right, here we go. Well, like I said, you pay your money, you take your chances. We'll see here. You know, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. So far we only got $11, and if we don't get a cash tip here, it'll only be 13. We've got 17 to go, but we might go to 8:30 because of the excess weight we had in Applebee's. So because that did take a long time, and you know, I've given other teams extra time on account of stuff like that. So yeah. Do you have to claim cash tips? Well, you kind of do, but now, you know, say it's going to be passed to where, you know, you're not getting tax on tips now. So I don't know if that starts in July, or if that's no. I mean, usually, you know, I mean, I don't really claim it, but you know, for a contest like this, and this is the last one, in order for it to count, you have to show that you made it. So, but yeah, I mean, I always try to claim as much as I can, you know, because like I said, now that there might not be any cash on, no tax on tips, that's gonna make it better. So, is there really no tax on tips or OT? Well, that's what's being you know, that's what you know, it's being said. They don't yeah, everybody at my W2 is, you know, excited about that. I mean, everybody's going to be signing up for overtime over there, you know, that takes place, you know. And the thing is, when you sign up for overtime, it goes by seniority. So, you know, if there's a bunch of people who are ahead of you that are asking for overtime, we got something going on here. Let's slow it down. Yeah, I mean, if you know, if that's a definite thing, you know, then like I said, everybody be signing up for overtime. But like I said, as far as overtime is concerned, there's not really a lot of overtime right now. But for those who want it, you know, and sign up for it, it goes by seniority. So if you have more time than somebody else, you'll get the overtime, and that person under you won't. That's how it works there. So okay, let's see. I know where it is. I just got to find out.
Broadway Street, State Route 44. Then, in 700 feet, turn left onto South Harrison Street. Turn left onto
Yeah,
South
everybody
Harrison Street.
and his brother will be wanting to do overtime if there's no tax on tips. I mean, you know, and especially at the job that I'm doing. But see, the way things are at my W2 right now, there's really no overtime available because, you know, some of the tariffs have kind of slowed the sales down. So they've kind of slowed down their production a little bit. And you know, because of the tariffs, and also with that too, you know, with that too, because everything is slowed down, they kind of up the time that they're going to be doing a major reconstruction of the plant starting next year. So with that the case, there'll be some lines down, and you know, there will be a few temporary layoffs until, you know, they get that until they get the rebuild, the things get rebuilt. Because there's some, like I said, there's some places over there, you know, that you know, the product just isn't what it should be, and it's because some of those machines and stuff over there are so old and need to be rebuilt. And in a union, yes, it is a union. Yeah, it is a union. Okay, so it's not having me go straight down. It wants me to go down this street. I wonder why that is.
Scott Street, State Route 44.
Is there a road close down there or something? Maybe there is. I don't know. I'm surprised it's making me go this way. I'm really surprised. Oh well, because I could have just turned right there, but maybe it's telling me to. Maybe there's something down here that's going on. I don't know. But yeah, it is union. Yeah, it's a union business. Because in order to get some things, some action done, you kind of do have to go through the union. So, but of course, you know, it's good you're in a union. Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is too, you know, it's once they do this rebuild stuff and everything else, like I said, everything is done by seniority. There's no way I can turn right there. I can't turn right there. That's somebody's house.
Drive west on Colescott Street, State Route 44.
No,
Then, in 400 feet,
No, I'm not.
turn right onto South
I'm
Locust
not
Street.
turning in
Turn
somebody's
north on South
driveway.
Shelby Street. Then turn right onto West Locust Street.
Again,
Turn
this
right
is
onto West
AI
Locust
related.
Street. Then turn right.
Okay, there's no one way on here on Locust. I don't see it, so I'm just gonna go this way. Come on now.
Turn right.
I'm
Then
ready.
327 W Locust, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176-1922. United States will be on the left.
Left. Okay. All right. That's down here. It's not on the left. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, I'm just gonna park right
Drive
here.
east on West Locust Street. Then turn right.
See, just like what was said, the AI, it definitely can, oh boy. All right, guys, I'll hand it out here. I'll be right back. All right, Music Man, Gary, Indiana. Okay. Job protection, man, if you're in the union. Yep. Yep, that's definite true. Let me pull up a little bit here. Let me just pull up a little bit so I can get on West Street going south. All right, guys. Okay. This counts. There you go, $5. All right, so instead of, so you complete, yeah, all right. Done? Okay. All right, so. Okay, so you add that, that's 18. He needs $12. $12. Yeah, $12. Okay. $12. So, all right. Okay, we're in the 7 o'clock hour right now. So maybe, you know, this is, you know, if it's going to happen, it's got to happen now. So I got to get to Broadway. So let's see, I got to get to Broadway Street here. And when I get to Broadway Street, I'll be going back the other direction, and I'll be going through all kinds of things. Maybe we'll get another pizza order. We'll see here. We got to kind of watch it around this area because people will run stop signs and stuff. They do that here. So you got to really be careful. Yep. Yeah. $12, guys. $12 to go. 12 to go. All right, kids. Careful, kids. Yeah. You gotta watch it, kids. Don't be running out there because in this town, let me tell you something. You know, you run out the street with a car that doesn't stop, you won't like the outcome. So that's all I'm going to tell you. You're in a town to where they're relentless, and you gotta watch your step. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Funny Vegas man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I like it. You know, I like it when someone has faith in me. Yeah, we got 12, we just need $12 here. We're probably going to add a little extra time because of Applebee's. So, because I mean, Applebee's, I waited almost 20 minutes. So that kind of, yeah, that excess time like that. But I mean, they couldn't help it though. There were 5 other orders prior to mine. So there really was nothing they could do. So, yeah. There really wasn't anything they could do. If there's 5 orders prior to yours, what do you do? There's nothing you can do. So, yeah. Like I said, I just, just told the customer, I said, it's like, hey, there's 5 orders prior to yours. I'll get to you when I can. That's all you can do. Some of them respond, some don't. Some of them are like, I said, as long as I get my order, it's fine. Some of them, appreciate the fact that you tell them that it's going to be late for whatever the reason. Because I had one guy because some of them, especially during lunch shifts, if I tell them how long, that determines whether or not, they want to stay with the order or if they want to cancel it. So, you got to be communicative. Okay. All right, we're coming up on some good places here, guys. So now's the time. This is kind of like soccer. So, like I said, even though the time might run out, there might be a little extra time because of the, it might be a little bit because of the Applebee's penalty of the extra time. So, because the extra time that was in Applebee's, we kind of got to add to that because, even though there was something that couldn't be helped, that kind of took a lot of time away from the dash. So when you get other orders, so that kind of makes it there. All right. But yeah, starting tomorrow, we'll be going to different places, visiting other towns that I've never been in before, and start checking things out because the channel's be going into a little different direction. So, all right. Yeah, I'm passing by these places you guys say you're supposedly busy. If you're going to do it, now's the time. All we need is $12. $12. That's all we need. $12. And we make $12 in a little over 30 minutes. Is it possible? We will hide. Sorry about that, Thomas. Yeah, we don't need to, yeah. You can go ahead and bother someone else's channel. All right. $12, guys. That's what we need. Okay. We're just going to drive around here because we can't really sit in one place. Because usually I get the dings when I'm driving, so... says 11 to 21 minutes. Hey, we got an order. All right, I gotta go. All right. Okay, I gotta go to Little Caesars. Okay, that's 7. All right, we'll take that. All right, guys. All right. Okay, we're going to Little Caesars. I mean, I wish they would have given it to me when I was over there, but that's fine. I mean, $7, only 2.8. There'll still be time on the clock, so we'll see what happens. Looks like we're going to have another close one here, but that's okay. I like it when it's close. Makes it more exciting. Because then I'll have to choose the announcers who's going to announce the ending. And that's what I like about that. Okay, so I got to take... So let's see, what do I want to do? Do I want to turn here and then go down and turn on Howard? I guess that would be the best way to go, I would assume. Well, yeah, but the thing is, people drive crazy on Howard Street, so I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I don't think it's going to make any difference. All right, let's just see here. What are these guys doing here? Why are they off the railroad track? All right, guys. Going to Little Caesars. Okay. The good thing is, you know, the traffic is less. I think that might help. So hopefully, as far away as I am, the order should be ready, and hopefully it will be. All right, guys. Looks like we're going to have another close one here. But that's what gets it all exciting. That's one of the reasons why I like doing this whole competition thing. Was because it gets exciting. Because competition, I just love it. Always have, always will. That's why I like NASCAR. And that's why I like Big Ten basketball. And, you know, I just love the competition. The competition is enjoyable. All right, Little Caesars coming up, $7. I just wish they would have, when I was over there, I just wish they would have given it to me then. This was better than going down Howard because there's no traffic. It makes it a little bit better. So, yeah. Here's a question: do your street lights stay on all night? Because here in the UK, they turn them off around midnight. You know, I really haven't noticed that. I really haven't. I mean, I wonder if it could be that way around the highway or something. I don't know. I've never really, that's a good question. I've never really paid too much attention to that. But yeah, it's a very good question. I really haven't paid too much attention to that, though. That's a really good question. All right. Okay, guys, I sure hope that you got this ready. sometimes, I mean, sometimes, I mean, they do good business here. I mean, at least they're nicer people than the Little Caesars in either in Columbus or Franklin. But sometimes they're a little bit slower than others, depending on how many orders they get. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. All right. One left turn, and here we are. Doesn't look like there's too many here. Only see maybe just a couple of them waiting. All right. All right, guys. Here we are at Little Caesars. I'll be right back. Hopefully it's ready. All right, Crunch Munch streetlights. They actually work for you guys over there. Hey, Crunch Munch, welcome in. All right. Let's see, receipt photo. They don't ever give a receipt, but I'll just take a picture of what's in here. All right, let's see here. Yeah, they got everything, so that's why I, at least I can take a picture of everything that's in there. Even the extra sauce they wanted, there's a picture of that. All right, so here we go. All right, where are we going here? Okay, not that far. That's good. Okay. And I'll be over here just in case they want to give me another one. So... kind of parked a little bit closer. I said, thank you, Crunch Munch. Have a good day. Have a good night yourself. I appreciate you taking the time to visit. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah, you going right? Okay, let's see here. Directions. I'm going to go this way.
Drive east,
see what it tells you.
then turn right onto South Harrison Street.
Now we're going to go this way. We're going to turn on...
turn left onto Colescott Street.
There you go.
Road 44.
I'm surprised you were going to have me go that way, but that's okay.
Turn left onto Southwest Street.
I figured you were going to have me go this way anyway. I'm surprised you had me go this way instead of going the other direction. I'm surprised at that. Usually you would have told me to go down this street anyway. Hold on now. Don't be running that stop sign. Come on now. You guys got to watch where you're going here, because there's kids out running around.
Turn left onto Southwest Street.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go.
In a quarter mile,
right. Okay, I passed the stop sign. All right. But at least I can park on either side of the street. That's a good thing. Okay. All right, let's see here. Past the red truck. Yeah, it's past the red truck, I think. All right. Oh, wonderful. Somebody's got their car door open down there. Hopefully it's past that. It's not a good idea to have your car door open, especially on a street like this. Oh, it's still got a little ways to go. Huh. I thought I was going to be a lot closer than this. Maybe that's why they wanted me to turn the other direction, but usually they don't. So, okay.
Your destination is on the left.
Okay, so where the flag is? No, I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Oh. You don't see too many homes with bricks like that. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Okay. Still got some time on the clock. We need is $5. $5. 5 to win. 4 to tie. If there is a tie, I'm saying it right now. If there is a tie, the tie will be broken in Rushville, Indiana. Each team will get 2 hours in Rushville, Indiana, if there is a tie. Okay, check on the couch cushions. Hey, Tornado, welcome in. Yep, $5 to win, $4 to tie. If there is a tie, it will be broke in Rushville. Each team will get 2 hours. So, all right. Whoo. But for as slow as Memorial Day has been, but I think everybody's out barbecuing today. That's why it's so slow. And there's somebody out there barbecuing right now. So, but I mean, barbecue just does sound so good for today. After all being Memorial Day, you know. I like the fact that it is barbecue season. Nothing like good old, barbecuing, barbecuing hamburgers and brats. I like brats more than I do hot dogs. I think brats have a heartier feel to them than hot dogs do. So, yeah, just go on ahead and come up, because there's no way I was going to be able to get around you. You had it all blocked off up there. All right. That's going to be hard for you to get up through there. Oh, you squeezed in there pretty good. Good job. All right. $5 to go to determine who wins this. All right. But yeah, I kind of expected a slow night like this, you know, with it being, you know, Memorial Day and everything. But I'm ready to start another chapter and do some things different, because I'm ready to go explore other places, see what other towns are like as far as dashing is concerned, see how much money that can be made in those places. I'm ready for the dual live streams in June. That's coming up. And Tornado, maybe you and I can set up a time that we can do a dual live stream in June, because that's where my channel's going. And that's what I kind of would like to do, because I'm going to be getting to the point to where we're going to be doing some, you know, some dashing competitions for real with other gig tubers. Like Dirty Stack and Deb has agreed to do one with me. We just got to set that up. So, all right. Let's see, any Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, sir, around 7. Okay. Around 7 or 8 p.m. Okay, 7 p.m. probably would be better for me, but because I mean, now that when June gets here, the sun will stay out till after 9. So yeah. So we could do like a, let's see, that's 8. Well, see, yeah, you're an hour behind me though, so that'd be 8 o'clock. So I could do like a dash from 8 to 10. That wouldn't be bad, I guess. Because Saturday night probably would be the best for that. Yeah. Because, yeah, you're an hour behind me. I forgot that. Yeah. All right. All right, now's the time. The clock is ticking. We'll do a little bit, it might do a little extra time because of the Applebee, so, but now's the time. We're just going to be driving around to see what might happen. Pizza places, here we are. Now's the time. I thought sure I would have had a shop and deliver order. I'm surprised I didn't get one. Hey, Colleen, welcome in. Yeah, we're in crunch time right now. We're in crunch time right now. We need $5. $5 to make $5 to make 30. Okay. All right, you're welcome. I appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. I'll try to get on your live a little bit more. Sometimes the times that you're live, it's kind of hard for me to get there, especially if I'm doing a W-2, because you know the fact that I have to sleep during the day, and then when I'm at my W-2, they've been having a lot of issues lately because some of those machines and things they just needed to be updated so bad or just gone, because the quality has just been terrible. And you know they got to do something, because you know we can't be sending product that's bad quality. It just can't happen. You know, it's just been terrible there lately. And you know they're going to be doing a rebuild, which is well overdue. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just sad that, you know, when you have to, you know, when you're sending out product that just really isn't the best of quality. I mean, it just, you know, but everything needs to be updated. I mean, you know, see, the thing is, they run it. You see, they run. All right, guys. We have a winner. I'm going to let Keith Jackson and Dick Vitale make this call. All right. So as soon as I get to Pizza Hut, I know pretty much it might not be ready yet, so I'll set that up, and you know, and then we'll let Keith Jackson and Dick Vitale make this call at the end. So, Dash and Goose, if you're out there lurking, you better get on right now. You better get on right now. Because you did it in time. All right. I agree with that. I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, maybe it's best I do it after I get, okay, I'll wait. I can set it up though, but I'll wait. Yeah, I'll set it up. But I got to set it up first. So it's going to take a little bit. So, all right. All right, guys. We'll wait until it's delivered, but by the time I'm waiting, I'll go ahead and set that little thing up. All right. You guys are all right? Good. All right. Okay. With nobody here, maybe it's ready. Maybe it's ready. I hope it is. There's only one car here. I think it's somebody who works here, though. All right. Let's hope it's ready, guys. I'm surprised. It was ready to go. It was ready to go. Great. Fantastic. All right. Let's see. What's it telling me? Yep. Confirm it. Okay. All right. It's one of those handed to me. It says contactless delivery, but it says hand to recipient. So, but that's the way it is. All right. All right, here we go. All right, which way are we going to go? It's not going to make any difference. There's not that much traffic out here tonight, so you are able to turn left. Most times you're not, but let's see. I'm probably not going to be turning that way anyway.
Then turn right. Drive south. Then turn right onto State Route 44.
All right, here we go.
Drive north. Then turn left. Turn left. Drive west on State Route 44 for a half mile.
Okay, that's what I thought you were going to do. You had me going all mixed up. Wow. I figured it was this way. I mean, I really did. I thought it was. you know, you were going to have me drive all down there. I said, no, I don't think so. You know? Yeah. Because the way this GPS was going, it said, you know, well, turn left here, turn right here, turn left here. It's like, you know, I figured with this address that I'm going to, I figured I was going the right direction, but then it just was doing a little spinning circle. It's like, you know, okay, where are you exactly going to take me?
Turn left onto Amos Road.
That really was the only luxury about tonight, was the fact that there hasn't really been that much traffic. So, I mean, I probably could have gone there, but you don't argue with a truck. That's definitely, just can't do that. All right.
Continue for 1 mile.
Okay, so yeah, I figured it was all. Oh yeah, I know exactly where this is. Oh yeah, okay. I remember this street now. I know exactly where it is. It is off that street, so now I know exactly where that is. Okay. All right. I know exactly where we're going. All right. Ooh, okay. It wasn't looking favorable there for a little bit, but it is now. Just gotta drop this off. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wasn't expecting to get Pizza Hut, though. I really wasn't. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought I was going to get something else, but, you know, Pizza Hut will work because it definitely had something on there. I didn't have to wait until, you know, for a cash thing. It was, you know, it looked definite on the paper, so, yeah. All right, gonna get ready to turn here, and
In a quarter mile, turn right onto McKay Road.
yeah, for those of you that are on here, we're gonna be delivering a Pizza Hut order here, and then we're gonna get the players in their positions so we can make a call. All right.
Turn right onto McKay Road.
Yeah, that was the only beauty about tonight. Not that much traffic. Because everybody's out barbecuing, spending time with family and stuff. That's, you know, that's the good thing about it. All right, here we go. But in case I haven't mentioned it, I want to say, appreciate what we're celebrating today for those who gave their lives for our country. You know, I definitely appreciate that. If I hadn't said that before, I'm saying it right now. That's what this is all about today. So, all right.
In 700 feet, 525 Lockerbie Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
Okay, so it's having me go this way. Okay, that's right, because that's another street. All right, good. Okay. Careful there, bird. Don't get in the way.
525 Lockerbie Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
Recipient.
Yep, right here.
They added the following instructions. Customer instructions. Order ID 74. Note.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. right. Well, got even more. And that's what he wins with, guys. It has ended, so let me pull up here and we'll go ahead and make this call. Just want to get out of everybody's way here so I'm not in... let's pull right here by this tree. We're going to go ahead and make this call, guys. So you hang on just a second. All right. Here we go. Hang on here. Let's see. Let me see here. Where are we at? Gotta go way down here to find it. All right, here. All right, hold on. Turn this down here a second until I get to the point. Well, that's one part of it. Rufus put dashing Goose in that area. All right, we'll do the other one, guys. Okay, we'll do the other one. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's the one I wanted you to hear. They're stunned in Bloomington. Yep. They're stunned in Bloomington. So technically $38 added to 89. So let's see, $30 would have put them at 119, and but you add another 8 to that, so Dashing Goose wins 127 to 119. So Goose keeps his title. All right. Yeah, I just had to have that on there to show the couple times when it just took one shot. You know, that Indiana had the win, but it took one shot. And that first time, that was, courtesy of, of Illinois, that one, March, I think it was March the 5th of 1989, when Nick Anderson made that remarkable shot from, like, gosh, he had to have been at least like 30 to 32 feet away from the basket, and he jumped really high in the air to hit it to beat Indiana by 3 points. Yeah, that was a stunner. I just had to have you hear Dick Vitale say they're stunned in Bloomington. That was what I wanted you to hear. But Goose wins one. Yeah, see, he wins, let's see. Yeah, 119. Yeah. Yeah, 127 to 119. So there you go. Well, I'll tell you, that was really great getting that. That was finishing with $13 at the end. They kind of made it all a little worthwhile there. So, but there you have it, guys. Goose keeps his title, and now the channel's going to go in a different direction starting tomorrow. So I'm probably going to be in a different place tomorrow. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be going, but they're starting the construction here in Shelbyville tomorrow, because now that school's out, they're going to start working on that roundabout by the school. And also, I think they're going to start working on the roundabout going on the north side of town. So I will not be dashing here. So because of that. If I do dash here, it'll be in the evening time, not during the day. But you'll see me doing more dashes probably around that time. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to make a pit stop, and we're going to be going ahead and calling this for the night. So yeah, they're going on the sidewalk. That's why I knew that, you know, I figured that they were going to go on the sidewalk. But yeah, but there you have it, guys. It brings this whole competition thing to an end, and now we're going to brace ourselves, get ready for June, because June is going to be a different month with different things, and this is what's going to happen in June. June, we're going to do dual live streams with other channels, because then we'll be doing real competitions for real, and we'll have guest stars appearing at the fountain. We'll have those. I'm going to be traveling to my childhood home area where my book is based off of, so I can show you that whole area, so you can see, you know, so that if you get a chance to, you know, to read my book, you'll see the whole setting of where the book is located, so that you might be able to familiar yourself with that. Not only will I be introducing my book, I will also have 2 other books that I will be posting at that time, and because especially one of the books that I will have next to mine is going to definitely be correlated to some of the things that I wrote in my book. And it's almost like I'm having what I wanted to happen between 2006 and 2010, you know, that didn't happen. Well, I'm actually going, instead, I wasn't able to go to that, but that is going to be able to come to me in a different way. So we'll be looking forward to that, because I think those readings, you know, I think there are those that have visited my channel that I think that would benefit from that. I think one of them might be Emma, who has visited my channel, and I think, you know, that might be a strike of an interest. So I'll be looking forward to that. I'm also going to have a segment where you can meet my cats again. It would be called Meet the Littles 2. You'll be able to see my cats, and I will also do another cooking segment on there. So be looking forward to that also in June. So, and then also Big 3 goes on the road to check out other towns, you know, just to see what it's like to dash in other towns, so I can visit other sides of Indiana, especially further east and further north. So I'll be looking for that. I'm also going to do a live stream, you know, for where it all started. I'll be doing that too, so look forward to that. And it's just the way that I want to do that. It's going to be a little hard, because in one place there's a lot of construction, so that so I might have to you know, do a little workaround as far as that is concerned. So that is where this channel is going starting tomorrow. So there will be some big changes coming up, and I'm sure you'll all be looking forward to that. But it'd be good to get on the road and just see exactly what's out there, because that's what I'm looking forward to, is just seeing what's out there. I'm ready to see what is out there to do, what it's like to dash in different cities, because Real Dean was one of those who encouraged me to do that, because it is interesting just to see what might be out there, and I'm ready to explore. Because it's one thing, I mean, you can stay in a bubble if you want to, but I mean, I just feel like if you're going to make money, sometimes you got to explore and see what's out there. And I'm also probably going to take a chance and see maybe if I might be able to get on the Uber Eats. And if I can get on Uber Eats, then I will definitely get into some competitions, some other gig tuber competitions, because I'll be able to position to where I might be able to do some dirty stacking. So I can do some Uber Eats and DoorDash dirty stacks at the same time. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I mean, I kind of think I'm looking forward to these changes, because I have a goal of getting 500 subscribers by July the 4th. I mean, I know that seems like a short time, But I think with the way this channel is going to be, direction this channel is going, I think I'm kind of looking forward to that. So, but anyway, guys, it's been another great night, and I just even though there wasn't a whole lot of money, it was because of the day. I just want to be able to close out here, guys, saying that I appreciate everyone that came to my live. Appreciate the 14 likes. I appreciate those who sacrificed for our country, not just here, but for every other country, because, I respect all countries and everything, because I welcome everyone from any country here. And, that's the way this channel is. So tomorrow, I'm not sure where I'll be, but I might be back on live again. So, if I do, you'll see me in a different town. And that's the way it's going to be. So, guys, appreciate everyone being here. You all have a safe evening. And until then, this is DJ saying, as always, I will see you in the future. And remember, we're all in this together.